And the pictures that we are getting from is from the Srinagar Air Base, where Air Force Chief will be flying a MiG to commemorate the Balakot airstrikes. This is 1 year of the Balakot airstrikes that is being observed, and the IAF Chief, R.K.S. Bhadoria, is expected to fly a MiG-21 Bison aircraft with the 51 Squadron of the Indian Air Force. Let me straight away go across to Tejinder, who's getting us those pictures also that is happening at the Srinagar Air Base. Over to you, Tejinder. Today being first anniversary of Balakot airstrikes, something definitive that has taken place in the last 4 decades that is being observed today.
Yes, Amita, it was almost a year ago on this very same day when the world saw the might of the Indian Air Force, when the Indian Air Force, Indian Air Force Mirage 2000, they went deep inside Pakistan. They attacked the Balakot terror camp, that was the Jaish-e-Mohammed terror training camp, and the intelligence input suggested that around 300 heavily armed terrorists of the Jaish-e-Mohammed terror outfit, they were killed in the attack by the Indian Air Force. So clearly it displayed to the global community the might of the Indian Air Force. And if you remember that this Balakot,
we'll just get that line reconnected with Tejinder, who's getting us those pictures from the Srinagar Air Base. And it's been 1 year since the Balakot airstrikes that have happened. That is being observed today. Now, we are talking about the very same unit that was activated following the Balakot airstrikes last year. And this is being said when it comes to the MiG-21 Bison aircraft with the 51 Squadron of the Indian Air Force. Tejinder is back with us because that is being said, Tejinder, that the IAF chief also will be holding a seminar, Indian Air Force, No War, No Peace. That's going to also happen in a while. But explain to us the pictures that we are getting from the Srinagar Air Base.
Yes, Amita, as I was telling our viewers that a year ago, the whole world saw the might of the Indian Air Force when the Indian Air Force fighter jets went deep inside Pakistan. They attacked the Balakot terror training camp of the Jaish-e-Mohammed, in which there were inputs that 300 heavily armed terrorists of the Jaish-e-Mohammed terror outfit, they were killed in the attack. And this attack came as a retaliation of the terror attack that took place on 14th of February 2019 in Pulwama, in which 40 of our brave hearts from the CRPF, they were martyred.
Wing Commander Praful Bakshi sir is with us on the broadcast. Now, if you're talking about 1 year of Balakot airstrikes, something definitive, something decisive that has taken place in the last 4 decades, that has been said by the Indian Air Force Chief, who is now flying the MiG-21 Bison aircraft today to commemorate the Balakot airstrike. Sir, your comments.
That's absolutely very symbolic gesture, but I don't want to even say it's a symbolic gesture. That is absolutely what is required of a chief to convey the message to his entire fighting force. That is the MiG-21, which has earned a lot of laurels for Indian Air Force, right from 1965 onwards, of course in a limited manner, but 71 onwards. So that, and it carried out a number of took part in the operations in Kargil and later on. So it has to be this event has to be commemorated, and the message sent down the line that this fighting force and this fighting equipment with the fighting element and the air warriors will stand any time for the nation and at any cost. So MiG-21 has proven itself around the world, along with other aircraft like the Mirage, which is flying now, and the Sukhoi, which is flying now. And you must understand, MiG-21 is being flown by all countries, a lot of countries in the world, including China, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. So this aircraft has proven itself. It has been the backbone of Indian Air Force, and every pilot is proud of it, and it has made enough name for itself to make Air Force feel proud.
Absolutely, sir, because we also are proud of our air warriors, but something that has also been activated, the very same unit following the Balakot airstrikes last year, sir, and Wing Commander Abhinandan also being a part of it, and shooting down an F-16 far more superior is something when it comes to the courage and the determination of our air warriors that was on display. And once again, it is what is being said, the pictures that we are getting from the Srinagar Air Base, it only adds to the appreciation and proud that we are of our air jawans and our air warriors, sir.
There is no doubt about it. Everybody is proud, but question is, we must realize that not only the air warriors in the air, the people on the ground, the engineers, the technicians who are making it so successful, we must give them not only credit, but the laurels go to them also. The fighter controllers who control these fighters. All this entire air warrior is a team of Air Force officers, men, women, everybody takes part in these operations. And that is what actually, if you see, it is a total integration of Indian nation when you look at Air Force. And that is what the nation has to be proud of.
Absolutely, sir. We all are proud of our jawans. Thank you very much, Wing Commander Praful Bakshi, sir, for putting your point across. Also, Tejinder getting us the updates on what is being commemorated today, being the first anniversary of the Balakot airstrikes, and leaving aside all those critics who have been questioning our forces whether or not the airstrikes happened or not. Yes, this is a part of a very brave initiative, an immediate initiative that was taken post-Pulwama terror attacks by our brave air warriors.